Women bring, first of all, the sense that they are women. And it's almost always a woman who points to a magazine spread and says, look, they're all white men, or they're all white women. Women have, they look at things differently than men, and some men can do this as well, but women have different experiences. I've not given birth, but I've probably been subject to a fair bit of discrimination because I was female or because I was Jewish or something else, probably more than most men have. So I know what it feels like to not be accepted for what you are. So it's really important to be able to recognize that and to be able to empathize more with sometimes the subjects that you're covering. Sorry, something in my eye. They also have, it's been scientifically proven beyond a doubt that women think differently. Their synapses fire differently. It's not necessarily more creative or less creative, it's just different. So, you show two pictures, you show the same picture to a man and a woman, they're going to come up with different answers based on their different experiences. That's a good thing, because you need to make a news organization or any organization the best it can be to represent what it wants to tell its readers. You need that diversity of thought. Sure. I want it to grow, but I don't want it to grow so large that we can't go to intimate spots like this. My first Jaws, I think there were 110 people. And my first response when I heard there were 110 people was, what kind of a, stupid little organization did I sign up for? And it turned out to be fabulous. We're now getting about 200, between 200 and 250, because we're getting fabulous speakers. We always had fabulous speakers, but the word is getting out there more. And as more women, I think, are struggling with the marketplace, as journalism, the model has changed and more people have to strike out on their own, that network has become that much more important. So we need JAWS to grow. We don't need it to grow to the point where it becomes something like the Women in Communications, where you don't even know who's up there and you can't get to them because there's all these other levels of bureaucracy. It's too big to help in a lot of ways. And I don't ever want to see JAWS to do that, and I don't think it will. This is not a bad time for journalism, except we want to be paid. It's a fabulous time for journalism because there's all these different ways of doing storytelling now, right? I mean, you can decide this story is best told in data, this story is best told in video, or this story is best told, in some sort of a hybrid something, a snowfall kind of thing. So the opportunities are endless for telling your story. The outlets are endless in being able to market your story, which has its pluses and its minuses, but it means that you're so much freer. There's so many more people who can be out there reporting. It's so much more accessible. You don't have to have a New York Times. You don't have to work for a Des Moines Register to be acknowledged as a journalist anymore. You just have to have the journalism.